Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am going to do a first impression let's play review of a game called Lies of P. When you open up the game, you are met with a end user license agreement, and I just want to point out before we even begin with the video review, the fact that they literally say here that they can sell your information, and there's no way to get out of it. If you disagree, the game just closes. So they say here they are able to sell and use your information for blah 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 support and then sales of products and services. So they can literally sell your data and use your data basically against you to market products for you. So that is definitely something that I do not agree with a developer doing. When you press exit like this, boom, you can't go in. So it just kicks you back to the beginning, and then you go in again, and then you press exit again. You literally cannot play the game without accepting these terms. So you can't play the game unless you consent to them using and selling your information. That is any information that is collected by the game. And unfortunately, because the game is infected with de novo malware, that also means that de novo malware, any games that have de novo malware, collect more data from your computer than what a normal game would, because they collect what PC you have, your PC components, the hardware IDs of your PC components. They track bloody everything. Your internet connection. You must have an internet connection to play a game that has de novo malware on it. It's just really not good that they collect all of that data and then they force you to allow them to sell that data and use your data. It's your data. You're providing it to the company, and most companies will have a clause where in an end user license agreement they will say that they will delete your data after a certain period of time. That end license user agreement doesn't even say that. It doesn't even say that they will delete your data or anything like that. So it's just a really shitty thing to do, quite honestly. So anyway, I guess we should is it saved? Is it not saved? Change? Oh, I guess we should start. So today I'm gonna do a first impression let's play review of the game. The game's name is LiesofP. It is unfortunately infected with de novo malware, which I do not like. The game costs $60. It is a Souls-like game, so the game is going to be like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or anything like that, basically. Today I am going to be playing the game for an hour or more until I am satisfied that I can give you my opinion on the game. If you are in a hurry, you can simply skip to the last 10 minutes or so of the video where I will give you my quick, concise, final opinion on the game and tell you whether or not, in my opinion, the game is worth $60. But if you're not in a hurry, then you can just stay tuned and I will be playing the game and I will be giving you my running commentary as we play through the game, and I will be telling you what, in my opinion, is good and bad about the game. Now, when we look at the settings of the game, the audio settings are fine. Don't really have an issue with the audio settings, but there is no toggle over here to toggle mute audio. Oh, my apologies about that. I just received a phone call. So anyway, there's no toggle over here. When you Alt-Tab or anything like that, the game should give you the choice to mute the audio or not to mute the audio, and they don't give you that choice, so that is bad. One thing that is really bad is you can't change the resolution when playing on full screen mode. So that's quite bad. That's in a $60 title, that is terrible. Not allowing you to change the resolution of the bloody game. That's indie company type stuff, and as far as I'm concerned, you can't ask $60 for a game if you don't have certain boxes ticked, you know, like you should be able to play the game with a controller, which you can do on this game, so tick that box. You should be able to control all aspects of the audio, which you can do, and then a few very basic things like you should be able to change the resolution, which you can't even do on this bloody $60 title. So that's very bad. That's very bad. Yeah, that's unacceptable, quite honestly. Otherwise than that, I don't run games on upscaling normally, but we are going to lag if we try to run this game at 4K native resolution. It's simply, you need like a 4090 or a 4080 Ti in order to run a game on 4K resolution. Any game that has any semblance of good graphics, you're going to need a 4080 or a 4090 Ti. So due to the fact that the developers don't allow you to change the resolution, you are forced to run the game with upscaling, because you can put the upscaling off. You can absolutely do that, but already I can actually maybe show you over here. Just 1 second. So if we go over here and then we go over here and then boom, we do that. And then we just make the window a little bit bigger for you guys. So there you can see I literally just removed the upscaling. So I disabled the upscaling. You can see my graphical usage went from 250 or 240 watt usage and 46% graphical usage over there at the top. It went from that to 85% graphical usage and 314 watts of power usage. 314 watts is my maximum. That's literally my 3080 RTX that I have in this computer. That's its maximum. So your computer immediately gets ramped to 100% watt usage. It literally it shoots it right into the red once you remove upscaling. So unfortunately, the developers are forcing us to play with upscaling. So that's another thing. Just already based on that, I would not recommend that you purchase this game, because like, if the developer is forcing you to do something, you know, forcing you to use upscaling, that's not acceptable, quite honestly, because upscaling degrades the quality of the game. So the developers are literally forcing you to degrade the quality of the game that you paid $60 for, simply because they don't want you to change the resolution. They don't allow you to change the resolution. So there you can already see my usage now has gone back to a relatively acceptable 240 watt usage and 44% graphical card usage. So my card is now idling around 44% usage, and the power usage is 240. So like at least my card isn't running at 100% watt usage. Like that's really ridiculous. I mean, 314 watts of power usage is really insane. Not even Cyberpunk 2077 at 2K resolution on Ultra uses that amount of graphical usage. So the fact that this game uses that much when you disable upscaling is not good, unless this game looks better than bloody Cyberpunk, which I highly doubt it will. That is simply going to be unacceptable. So anyway, that is why we are forced to run the game with upscaling. The developers do not give you another choice. If we disable this and run the game at native 4K resolution, we are not going to get 60 FPS, because anytime that your computer ramps to 100% usage, as it does, as I showed you guys, my graphics card immediately ramps to maximum usage, which is 314 watts. That means your PC is running at 100% usage, which means it cannot reach 60 FPS unless 60 FPS just so happens to be right at 314 watts of usage, which the chances of that is very, very, very low. So yeah, that's very bad. The fact that the developers firstly don't allow you to change the resolution, and secondly force you to downgrade the quality of the game that you paid $60 for. So already we're not even in the game already, and they're selling your data to give ads to you. They don't allow you to change your resolution. The developers infect your PC with de novo malware. I mean, we are already not off to a good start, I have to be honest. But with that being said, let's jump into the game. I will not be editing out any of these loading screens, because loading screens are important to show how badly optimized a game is, or good, how well optimized a game is.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Okay, let me just adjust my audio here quickly. Just crank it up a step. By the way, the main character is based on or modeled after a well-known actor. In case you didn't know that, the main character is modeled after Timothy Chalamet, which it seems these days that is a fad that a lot of developers are falling into, you know. I think it started pretty much with Jack Black, and then you get your other games with like Keanu Reeves, obviously, all of those types of games. What's that other guy that played in Norman Reedus? Norman Reedus as well, the guy from the Boondock Saints.
I've been looking all over for you.
Fantastic movie, by the way, Boondock Saints, if you haven't watched it yet. Okay, so we can't run. I'm pressing shift. We can't run. This is literally the maximum speed right now. We can't attack. I'm literally clicking. We can't attack at all. They can't use this right now. So they are forcing us to inspect this over here.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Why do they say it as Gemini? Isn't it Gemini? Gemini just sounds weird. Upper belt slot, lower belt slot, T and G. Why the fuck would you use T and G? What kind of a game uses T and G on the bloody keyboard? R. Why would you make R use selected belt item? Hold down to activate the next bag. These tutorials are really bad. Like, just make me do the stuff. Don't show me a bunch of information and then expect me to remember all of that information. That's a very poor way to teach the player certain things. So they said T and G. What the fuck? Okay. And then R to use the item. I don't know if the item has charges or not. Okay, I don't have anything to use right now, apparently.
Let's get you out of there.
I still can't run.
Might help.
These are massive bloody battles. They are empty though. Here's a sword.
The streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
Balance, dexterity, strength. Oh, okay, so you get different stats apparently from the beginning. I would like to know what the pros and cons of the different things are, though. Like, what the fuck is that over there? What's that thing? I don't even know what that is. I've got no idea what's good or what's bad. I don't know what the playstyle is. I don't know which one will I like or won't I like. Like, this is a really fucking terrible way to make the player select the starting playstyle. Power and speed. Striking weak spots. Great physical strength. I don't like dodging, I will be honest. Dodging or blocking, I don't like that play style. I might dodge, you know, I might dodge, but I won't block ever. I don't like blocking. They also have different weight limits. So the game has a weight system. I really don't know which one. Like, this is making a choice, basically just rolling a dice, you know, like you really don't even know what you're getting yourself into with this choice, because they give you no information. Let's take this one. Why not? Left click doesn't do anything. You have to use fucking space every time.
Recommend escaping from this location.
I have no fucking idea what that guy just said. Okay, at least we can run now, or we can move faster. Okay, guard is shift. I'm not going to be doing that. Dash and dodge is space. Why the fuck would it be space? I want to change that to shift immediately. Let's see. Keyboard, key settings. Dash, dodge. That is shift. Okay. Jump forward is space. Why jump forward? Can you only jump forward? Or can't you jump to the side or anything like that? Okay. Guard. Where's guard? Guard, we can make... What can we make guard? Oh, and now jump forward is taken. Tab? Can we make this tab? Oh, that's switch weapon. Like, I don't want guard. Guard can just fuck off. What's Q? Q? Okay, Q isn't taken. So let's make that Q. It's really stupid that it erases the previous thing. It should just fucking keep the thing. It shouldn't erase it. Okay, so now Q is guard, basically. It's also really stupid that you can't take all of those weapons. Like, that doesn't make sense. You should be able to take all of the weapons. I mean, it doesn't make logical sense to leave weapons there on the table. You can sell them. Okay, guard, dodge, lock on, extra bag. What's that? E? Okay, so that opens that bag. I don't know what that does. Switch to walking. Why would we switch to walking? Okay. It's also really not realistic how the character slides to the fucking left when interacting with an object. And my foot clips right through the objects on the ground. That's a $60 quality right there for you. No object collision on the ground at all. Hold down the charge attack. Okay, so he's like a robot. What the hell is going on my clothes? Why do I look like... Is it oil? Oh, it's oil, which magically disappears after 7 seconds. Can't hear fucking anything from that announcement. Use a pulse cell to recover HP. There is a maximum number of times pulse cells can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while the cell is discharged, pulse cell will gradually charge. Okay, so It's basically your Estus flask, but it can actually be recharged. Okay, can't go through there. There's a big guy over there. Doesn't look like he will be fun to play with. I am pretty sure we are a robot, by the way. They haven't said anything regarding the story yet, but I'm pretty sure we are a robot. Since everyone else is a robot. Guard. You can block enemies by guarding. If your guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage. Blah, 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 blah. While you have guard regain, you can attack enemies to recover HP. How the hell does that work? If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers perfect guard. When a perfect guard is successful, you cannot receive damage, only stamina is consumed. You can use perfect guard to destroy an enemy's weapon and put the enemy into staggerable status. Okay, it sounds like guard is powerful, but like I said, I don't like guarding.
You cannot see the dark. Switch it on and gently light the grenade.
Fucking hell, that does a lot of damage. How do we heal? What was the healing again? I forgot. Was it R? How do we have an inventory? No. What's this pulsar? Oh, okay, so that is your healing. Okay. Is that another ranged bastard, or what is that? Okay, so apparently if you can you even sneak, or can't you sneak? No, you can't sneak. I mean, you can walk like this, but I don't think that is equal to sneaking. some of the objects in the game you can interact with, and some of them you can't. Like, there's very little like how do you say? I almost want to say equality, but I can't think of the word right now. You can't even destroy the pots. Like, what the fuck? Our environmental design is really a letdown. Now I have to fight that big bastard over there, probably. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krat that are locked by devices. You can unlock these doors or go down the ladders to create shortcuts. Once again, we slide like Michael Jackson when opening that door. So, when we have someone engaged... So that's our rolling range. It's very little. Like if you stand over here, like look at that, it's not a lot. But okay. We have to deal with it. I'm pressing spacebar, but I'm not jumping at all, so I wonder, spacebar literally is not doing anything. I can't get through that gap for some reason. We almost certainly will not be able to backstab that dude. We will just have to fight him. What's this stuff in my inventory, I wonder? Let's have a look here. Grinder. Okay, that's probably from the Super Mega Kamehameha edition that I was given by the developers. They did give me a code, by the way, for the game, to obviously review the game. So I guess they gave me the Super Mega Kamehameha edition. Repairs weapon durability. Oh, so the fucking game has weapon durability. I hate games that have weapon durability. Weapon durability decreases each time you attack enemies with a weapon. Use a grinder to repair your weapon. When durability falls to 0, attack decreases on the weapon cannot be repaired with a grinder. Thus, it is advised to keep an eye on the durability gauge. Like, why? That's just fucking stupid. The weapon durability in 95% of games are unnecessary. And seriously, in a game like this, it is absolutely unnecessary. Increases brightness. Immediate character death upon use. Special device that releases all of P's organ energy at once. When I release my P organ energy, I almost feel like I want to die. Giggity. Dies upon use. The old man feared the possibility of his son failing to awaken properly and going into a frenzy. This initialization device was made as a necessary evil for delicate readjustments. I don't understand, but okay, I guess, I don't know. Perhaps there would be a situation where you would want to kill yourself. Rapidly charges Fable. I don't know what Fable is. They haven't explained to us yet what Fable is. Throwing objects. Thermite. Thermite bomb can be thrown, inflicts fire damage at the area of impact. After the puppet frenzy, people began to fashion weapons of resistance in their desperation. So there was a puppet frenzy, almost like, was it this? What's that other game? This something. I can't remember the name of the game now. I think it's a game by BioWare, isn't it? BioWare or Ubisoft or something like that. Anyway, in that game there was a puppet frenzy as well. All of the automatons in the game basically went crazy. And also in Bioshock, I think was it Bioshock Infinite, that also happened. Can be thrown to draw an enemy's attention. Fragment of ergo. I still don't know what ergo is. I guess we'll find out later. And then there's emotes as well, which I don't know why we would want to use that. Ergo. Are ergo like your souls? Is that your souls? Character info. Equipment. Okay, so our weapon already lost some durability. I wonder what happens if you lose your weapon here, like, if you don't repair it, and there's no other weapon. Like, what happens then? Like, how does the game deal with that, you know, like, with a player not having a weapon? Because adding weapon durability to the game just makes so many other issues become possible. Hey, we can even change our shirt if you want to. Okay, apparently we can't. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we have to be somewhere, but I can't. I clicked on it and it doesn't do anything. Okay. So we're not going to use any items, just healing. We will use our healing probably. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I can walk. Obviously he hasn't turned around yet. Oh, yep, there he comes. Okay, so we want a big open area. Okay, let's see his attack patterns and all of that kind of stuff. Single swipe. Single swipe. Shove. Single swipe. Shove. Holy shit, okay. Just when I tried to engage him, he did a double attack. That's fucking gay. Okay, I did dodge there, but it didn't do anything. Okay. I did dodge there. Didn't do anything once again. It's now twice that I dodged and nothing happened. Holy shit, a triple attack. Yeah, something tells me you're supposed to lose this fight, because this is ridiculous. Okay, I did dodge there, did dodge again. Okay, so perhaps you're supposed to lose that one, I don't know. So the dodging system is really fucked up, because twice I dodged and nothing happened. Okay, so what happens when you die? Let's have a look. Okay, still have that. Still have all of my items, it looks like. Oh, but I lost my ergo. So we should be able to go pick up the ergo again, maybe. Oh, and we start right from the fucking beginning. Okay, that's fun. Okay, but this door is open now. We don't need to literally start from the beginning. I also have this left arm of steel that I can use. I don't know how good it is, but I mean, they haven't even given me a tutorial regarding it yet. Okay, so we will turn him around, we will collect our souls, and then we will fight him. Yeah, come on. So, yeah, he switches up his attacks. Sometimes it's a single attack, sometimes it's a double, sometimes it's a triple. Let's see if he can run away. I just want to see. Will he come after us? Yes, he will. Okay. Okay, fucking triple attack. Yeah, I'm out of stamina. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Oh my... What the fuck? That's fucking stupid. Literally like a 4-second animation where your character just stands still. I couldn't move at all during that animation when I tried to use my arm of steel again. Okay, I dodged there, it didn't do anything. Fable Arts. Use Fable Arts while guarding F. Weapons have distinct blades and handles that each have their own Fable Art. Fable Arts use up Fable slots, and different Fable Arts use a different number of slots. Charge Fable slots by attacking enemies with weapons. So you press F. Okay. Okay, so you just press F and then it does like a multiple attack type thing. He didn't actually give any loot. Where are we supposed to go to now? I thought this was like a... there would be a door here or something like that. Apparently I got a key from him. Blah, stamina, you will revived at this point in case of death. This process also revives enemies. Okay, so this is a bonfire, basically. They could have just called it what it is. It's a bonfire. Don't call it a fucking stargazer, call it a bonfire. Easy as that. What the fuck? That's really fucking gay. Like, I attacked, I stood over here and I attacked, and then my weapon hit the side and it literally blocked my attack. When I actually, obviously, would have hit the enemy, because literally that. It literally did that, what it did just now. I literally would have hit the enemy, but instead it did that gay shit. And I took an additional hit because of it. That's fucking bad environmental design. There's two enemies over there. A lot of dead horses, holy hell. I did dodge there, but nothing happened. This is actually the type of game that you should be playing with the on-screen keyboard. I actually do have an on-screen keyboard app which shows your on-screen your key presses on screen. So then you guys can actually see when I press shift and yet nothing happens. Literally, the character just fucking stands there. It's really hilarious. When your character dies, ergos drop. If enemies damage or kill you again before you retrieve it, the amount you recover decreases. If an enemy damages you, so even just by getting damaged, you will lose. That's fucking gay. Really. That's stupid. Like as if the death system is not already punishing enough. I did get the prompt there. If you guys saw the red on that guy's back there, but it didn't sneak attack him for some reason. So the sneak attack system doesn't even work 100% of the time. Also looks like you don't get anything out of these breakables. What's the point of putting breakables on the map if you're not gonna be getting anything from them? Just a waste of time. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Is there a map? Anything? Map? Or is this game like Starfield, where they don't even bother adding a map to the game? Bag. No. It looks like this is a Starfield game. No map in sight. Can you guys climb or not? Really stupid that there's nothing in any of the breakables. Seriously, what's the point of having breakables if there's not gonna be anything in them? Okay, so you have to go from the other side. Fucking hell. Again, I fucking hit the wall and my dude recoiled and I took a hit unnecessarily. That's fucking bullshit. That's the second time, actually the third time that it happened. No, it's very clear that it's something that's gonna happen all throughout your game. It's a glitch that is going to affect your game from the beginning till the end, which is really fucking stupid. Fury attack. Some enemies become red and use a strong attack called the Fury attack. You can't dodge or guard Fury attacks, but you can counter with a perfect guard. So, you can't dodge them? What? How? Why can't you dodge them? Are you literally prevented from dodging them? Like, I already, probably 3 times now, I've pressed the dodge button and then nothing happens, so I wonder if that is literally what is going to happen. Let's test it. Dodge. Okay, so you can dodge it, so I don't understand why they say you can't dodge it. Bastard. What, are you going back? How did I lose so much health? What the fuck? He regained health. He regained health. Okay, that's fucking bullshit. A very long sweeping attack. Fucking hell. Dodge, you fucking piece of shit. Okay, I dodged it that time. That's fucking bullshit. I did dodge there. Dodge. You piece of shit. Hold for a charge attack. While you are attacking, a white outline will appear around your enemy's H-bar. When this happens, you can make a staggerable. You can make the enemy staggerable with a charge attack or a fable attack. Okay, but he's already dead. Why would I want to do that? Okay, so that was some next level bullshit right there. Like, that's really fucking stupid. I dodge, like literally dodge, and then the enemy still hits me. So that the dodge on certain attacks doesn't remove you far enough from the enemy to even survive, to not get hit. So you literally dodge and then you still get hit because the area, the range of the attack is more than your dodging. So it's not even it doesn't even help that you dodge with certain attacks. With certain attacks you will get hit no matter what. You can literally just stand there, or you can dodge, you will still get hit. So in those scenarios, it's better to guard, because at least with guarding, you won't take 100% of the damage. But that is still a really terrible game design, because it makes dodge way worse than guarding. Because some attacks you simply cannot dodge, which is fucking bullshit.
Dear citizens of Krot, the recent puppet frenzy is believed to be just a momentary glitch. There is no cause for alarm. Do not panic, whatever you may hear. The city is safe to traverse. We repeat, do not be alarmed, citizens of Krot. We are effectively handling the situation, with the cooperation of the workshop and the alchemists. The puppets are, naturally, imprinted with the grand covenant that prioritizes human safety above all. Please remain patient while the proper situation. Your active cooperation is requested and required. You will refrain from any unauthorized departures, assemblies, or active protests. Never forget that your safety is of the utmost importance to your city. The time for fear is over. Krot is safe. Krot is safe.
Yeah, well, they have the ability to build robots, autonomous robots, but they don't have the ability to make a fucking audible, legible radio broadcast, apparently. Fucking radio broadcasts sound like they're out of 1920. Fucking bullshit. problem with shift being the key to dodge and the key to sprint as well is that sometimes you press the key, you want to dodge, but instead your character sprints, and other times you want to sprint.
Optimal location for observing the destination.
Other times you want to sprint, but instead you dodge. Like, it's really, really stupid having both of the keys bound to a single key. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, if you look at the options, literally, sprint and dodge are both on the same key. There's nothing you can do about it. In normal games, you will have dodge be spacebar and sprint be shift. And in this game, you can't even do that. So it has happened twice now, where I want to dodge or I want to sprint, and then the opposite happens. The opposite of what I want to do happens. It's really fucking stupid. Like, seriously. Let's go back to the bonfire to spend a little bit of our souls, because I don't have any potions remaining, and one more hit, then we die. It's no problem. A lot of this type of game revolves around dying. You are going to die multiple times, and each time you die, you just go back, pick up your souls, and gain more souls from the enemies that you killed.
Stargazer. A marvelous device the Stalkers used in the past.
Warning. Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this Stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This Stargazer will make you stronger. But the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Okay, storage. What storage? Okay, so you can store items that you don't want, like, for instance, the thermite. Oh, you can store it if you want, even though I don't know. Does it reduce your weight? No, it doesn't even reduce your weight. You can see your weight at the top right. And storing this doesn't even reduce your weight. But I guess you can maybe store stuff like weapons and stuff like that. When you eventually pick up different weapons, you will be able to store them. What's all of this stuff? Bag, defensive parts. Oh, so these are like, I don't know, defensive. I don't think you can actually wear these. Or can you? I don't know, we will have to see about that. I'm not sure what those actually do. But yeah, you can store stuff there. Level up. Vitality increases your HP. Stamina increases your, well, vigor increases your stamina. Capacity increases your legion. I don't know what that is. I don't know what legion is. I guess it is for your legion arm. They haven't even explained to me yet what the legion is or the legion arm. They haven't explained anything regarding that yet. Motivity. What the fuck is motivity? Physical attack. Okay. Apparently that increases your physical attack. Technique also increases your physical attack. And then advance increases your legion, disruption, shock break, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So damage, more damage would be good, but also more health. How much does it increase? Oh, almost 20. That is quite a lot, actually. Almost 20 more health. I don't know what the difference is between motivity and technique. Like, that one increases by 2, and then the bottom one by 3. And then it increases your defensiveness by 1 each. And then this one increases by 2 and 3 and 1 each. So both of these are exactly the same with regards to your stats. But I don't know, like, what's the difference? They don't even explain to you what these are. Like, I don't understand why they can't just keep to the traditional naming schemes, you know? Vitality, vigor is fine, vigor is stamina, basically. And then capacity is like mana. Motivity is either strength or dexterity, and then technique is also either strength or dexterity. And then advance, I don't know what the fuck advance is, maybe wisdom or something like that, I don't know. But like, naming it differently from the traditional naming conventions, like in Dark Souls or Bloodborne or anything like that, you know, strength, dexterity, stamina, charisma, what the fuck ever, like, it just confuses the player, because the player is used to certain things. Like, if I say strength, everyone knows what strength does. It increases your carrying capacity, increases your damage, all of that kind of stuff. When I say motivity, what the fuck is motivity? Like, it's just so unnecessary to not call it what it should be called, you know? And yeah, I still don't know what's the difference between motivity and technique. Let's level up that. And then let's have a look quickly at my bag. What are these? Where's those things? Here. Can I actually equip these? Move to equipment. Oh, you can equip them, okay. Okay, well that one gives you more physical damage reduction, so I guess I will equip that one. They haven't even told me about this yet. Like, they haven't told me about equipping items, nothing like that. Like, the tutorial in this game is fucking abysmal. Seriously. They have not explained anything with regard to this. They haven't explained anything regarding your arm. Like, what the fuck? Cannot be changed. I'm assuming we will get more weapons eventually. Can you change it here? Oh yes, you can, okay. What the fuck is that? Okay, that looks cool, but that big fucking head will get in the way of your screen. Like, literally, you will struggle to see past your character, because you literally are going to make your head bigger than what it currently is with that fucking big head. Okay, so we can store this other one. I'm assuming weight does have a impact on your character, even though they haven't said anything regarding to weight yet. So when we store this, our weight should go down. Okay, it didn't even go down. So are you telling me that only when you have it equipped does it affect your weight actually? Okay, that's possible. That's definitely possible. But what would be the use of storage then? I thought you would use storage to store stuff to keep your weight down, but that isn't even the case, since storing stuff doesn't even reduce your weight, which is fucking nonsensical, but okay. And then I want to quickly have a look at my weapon. So, yes, you see, motivity technique. So it's the same as Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, certain weapons use dexterity, certain weapons use strength, that kind of stuff. This weapon uses both of them, but obviously weapons in the future, like maybe a two-handed sword or something like that, will use more motivity than strength. You know, it will gain more of a benefit from one thing than from another thing. So, okay, I had to figure that out on my own. The tutorial obviously didn't tell you at all any information regarding that. And then it shows you your Fable Arts. And then it gives you a breakdown. Oh, okay, now I see. So you can build a sword out of two different items. There's the blade and then there's the handle. Okay, that's interesting. There's also dual wielding, but yeah, I don't know if you can dual wield two swords or if you can do one shield, one sword, or anything like that. I haven't seen this screen yet. I have to say, it does not look a lot like Timothy Chalamet, by the way. Like, it does not resemble him a lot. I think they really did a poor job of making the character look like him. I know that it's supposed to be Timothy Chalamet, but if I didn't know that it's supposed to be Timothy Chalamet, I would have had no fucking idea that this was him. You know, that the character was modeled after him. I honestly would have no idea. So they really did a poor job of modeling the character as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Well, I want to increase one of these. Can do that one, and then I can't do another one. Okay, at least now I will lose less ergo when I die. It's a little bit strange and quite punishing, to be honest. When you die, you can go pick up your souls, but what's this? You will lose some of your souls if you take damage while you have souls on the ground. So you can literally lose all of your souls if you take too much damage with your souls on the ground. Like, it's really quite punishing. It's not obviously the same system that Dark Souls uses, for instance, or Elden Ring, or any of those games. It's really quite a lot more punishing, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much ready to give my opinion of the game. Quite honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed. the fact that you hit the wall, it has happened 3 or 4 times now, where you're standing like this, you're attacking an enemy, and then you hit your blade against the wall and your character recoils, which then means you take an extra hit. That is really fucking useless. That should not be happening. The fact that sneak attacks don't work 100% of the time. I've had it happen twice now where sneak attacks don't function, where you don't actually land the sneak attack, despite the fact that the sneak attack prompt did pop up. The fact that enemies regain health when they run away from you is really fucking idiotic. They should not regain health, especially when you are still actively, you bastard, actively fighting them. The fact that dodging doesn't work sometimes, like it has happened probably 3 times. It just happened again. I literally dodged there and my character just stood still. So the fact that dodging doesn't work sometimes, you literally press the dodge button, but nothing actually happens. And I do have stamina. I do actually keep an eye on my stamina. So it's not like I'm dodging without having stamina or anything like that. You literally just don't dodge. Your character doesn't dodge. There again, it happened. I just don't understand how a game like this that is obviously massively dependent on dodging, how it can have a glitch like that where you dodge and yet nothing happens. Like, it's quite unacceptable in a game like this, to be honest. I mean, imagine if you play a game like Dark Souls, for instance, and you're fighting a boss and your dodge simply doesn't work. You press the dodge button, but nothing happens. I mean, the Dark Souls community would lose their fucking minds if that happened in Dark Souls, you know? And that's what's happening in this game. Fucking hell. So, yeah, it's quite unacceptable that that has happened now probably 5 times already, where I press the dodge button and nothing happens. I wish I had my on-screen keyboard activated right now so that you guys can see that I actually do press the dodge button and then nothing happens, but you guys will just have to take my word. I don't bullshit you guys. I literally press the dodge button and then nothing happens. Which, like I said, is really, really unacceptable in a game like this. Yeah, I don't know. The fact that you can't change your resolution. I mean, this isn't fucking 2001. You know, this is 2023. This is a $60 fucking game, you know. Not being able to change the fucking resolution in a game is just completely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And the fact that the game does have upscaling technology, like it has AMD FSR, and it also has Nvidia DLSS, and yet they don't allow you to change the render resolution. Usually they allow you to change the render resolution. This game doesn't allow you to do that at all, which makes the fact that the game doesn't allow you to change the resolution by default even more egregious. Like, they're not allowing you to change the resolution, and then they don't allow you to change the render resolution of the game. It's just completely unacceptable in a $60 fucking game. I mean, this game is not cheap, and yet they don't even allow you to change the resolution. It's fucking hilarious. Like, there are indie games that cost $10 on Steam that have better it's not even quality of life features, it's just a fucking feature, you know. You can't even call changing the resolution of the game that you paid $60 for a quality of life feature, you know. So that's just quite frankly unacceptable. And then, like I said, you literally have to agree to the terms that they will use and sell your data, which is really fucking stupid. And then on top of that, the game is also infected by the nouveau malware, which obviously is not good, you know. So I don't know, quite frankly, the game is not impressive. It in fact is a lot worse than all of the other games that I can think of, you know. Sekiro is a very good game. Elden Ring is obviously a very good game. Dark Souls is obviously a very good game. Bloodborne, even though Bloodborne isn't on PC, it's still a very good game. All of those games are better than this fucking game. And this game has no right to ask $60 for the game, and then your PC is infected with de nouveau malware. It's just unacceptable. And then on top of that, dodging doesn't work 100% of the time. The tutorial of the game is fucking terrible. Like, there's still some things that I don't understand that they still haven't explained to me. Well, that thing actually hit me. Holy shit, it will actually hit you. So yeah, I can't recommend the game. I certainly can't recommend the game over something like Sekiro or Elden Ring or Dark Souls or anything like that. Like, if you have played all of those games, like literally if you've played and finished Sekiro, played and finished all of the Dark Souls, played and finished Bloodborne, played and finished Elden Ring, like, if you've done all of those, then maybe you can try this game out. But honestly, I wouldn't spend $60 of my own money on this game. Like, I've played all of those other games, and I would say most of them are worth the money. But this game, there's just no way how this game is worth $60. It's not well optimized, can't change the resolution, dodging doesn't work, the tutorial is fucking abysmal. I just can't recommend the game. So, yeah, thanks to the developers for sending a key to me. You know, I'm happy that I don't have to take out $60 of my own fucking money for this game, but it's just not a game that I can recommend. Honestly, just play the other games, you know. Elden Ring, Sekiro, any of the other games are better than this game. So yeah, guys, I can't I can't recommend this game, seriously. So that's pretty much it. Nice and quick one. I didn't even have to play too much of the game before seeing that it's a bad game. Quite honestly, I'm probably gonna uninstall the game after this. It's just not good. All this game makes me want to do is to finish Sekiro. I haven't finished Sekiro yet. That's literally all this game makes me want to do. It just makes me want to play a better game of this genre. And you know, that's like Sekiro and Elden Ring and all of those. So yeah, that's the sign of a bad game. If the game makes you want to play a better game or reminds you that there are better games in the genre, then it's just better to stay away from the game, quite honestly. So yeah, guys, that is Lies of P. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, it would be appreciated if you could support the channel by going to patreon.com/LFP. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time.